zaman kaybetmemek adına sunumu bitirdikten sonra ben bir brief vereceğim size, bir özet Türkçe yapacağım. Ondan sonra arzu ederseniz sorularla devam edeceğiz. Ondan sonraki oturumda artık panele geçeceğiz, sorularınızı alabileceğiz. Durum böyle. Yes, Elena, very welcome. It's good to see you. Always pleasure for me. As I said, will you make the presentation in English? After your finalizing presentation, I'll make a brief Turkish. And then we'll ask the audience if there's any questions, and then we'll get a questions, and then I assume that you are very pleased to answer the questions. I'll give the floor to you. Perhaps you'll explain what is the City Gap Fund and how we can make the partnership, etc. Yeah, floor is yours, Serena. Welcome. Yes, can you hear me?
Hi, now I can hear you. I couldn't hear you before.
Oh, probably I'm a little bit far away from the mic. And now your turn. Please make your presentation. We are very happy to listen to you. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Shafak. It's really a pleasure to be here today. I really want to express my gratitude for this invitation. It's really a pleasure to be able to speak at the cities of Istanbul, Ankara, and Muğla. Three very leaderships, recognized leaderships in thematics such as climate, resilience, and sustainable development. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about the GAP Fund. The City Climate Finance GAP Fund was established in September 2020 to assist cities in developing and emerging countries in achieving their climate goals. This is a technical assistance that focuses on transforming low-carbon, climate-resilient ideas into actionable strategies and finance-ready projects. It is implemented by the World Bank and the European Investment Bank in collaboration with cities networking key partners, including C40, the Global Covenant of Mayors, ICLI, and the Cities Climate Finance Leadership Alliance. This is possible due to the funds received from the government of Germany and the government of Luxembourg. And what is the gap? What is the need? Cities worldwide face challenges when it comes to accessing financial resources and technical expertise for the implementation of their climate projects, particularly during the project preparation phase. Project preparation accounts for 3 to 5% of the total cost of the project, rising to more than 10% in developing countries. So we know that there is a lot of fund out there, but cities don't have the projects so that they can access this funding. Even when cities have drafted preliminary climate diagnostics and action plans, and Shafak and I used to work for UNDR, helping cities come up with resiliency strategies, these are not detailed enough and they are not ready for funding yet. Normally, project preparation facilities tend to focus on the later stages of project preparation, where the risks are lower and the implementation is closer. However, this leaves an alarming gap in adequately addressing the challenges faced by projects during the early stages, particularly when we think about securing funding. And that's where the GAP Fund can be a game changer. What is this GAP Fund? The GAP Fund is steps aimed to support cities during the critical early project preparation phase, addressing their challenges in securing the technical assistance and posterior financing. It fills the gap left by inadequate preliminary studies and lack of technical knowledge, enabling cities to develop robust and bankable climate projects. Through tailored technical assistance, the GAP Fund empowers cities to bridge the divide between the project ideation and implementation. And I used to work with 100 resilient cities where we would work designing beautiful strategies, but they were a list of good intentions, a list of projects, a list of ideas and ambitions, but they were not bankable climate projects yet. So the GAP Fund helps cities develop detailed climate strategies, prioritize impactful projects and secure the necessary funding. How do we do that? What are the kinds of supports that we offer as a government? We include financing for climate finance strategy development, conducting in-depth analytics to assess the potential of planned and investment programs. Let's say the city already has a list of a plan for solid waste, for climate action, but we help them identify the potential in prioritizing the investment. Capacity building for low carbon urban development, prioritization of investments, like I said, and definition of project concepts and pre-feasibility studies. So the GAP Fund stops at the pre-feasibility studies, helping the city come up with like a project concept that then can be further developed by other international and national agencies, or even like ready for funding as well. We also working in strengthening the project financing approach of the project, and also facilitate the city with matchmaking with other additional support sources. Supporting this early stage project preparation enables cities in low and income cities countries to have tangible projects and pre-feasibility studies, providing them with leverage when they are seeking for finance and advocating for funds through national governments or international sources. It helps them to refine project concepts, conduct feasibility studies, and enhance their overall readiness for implementation. By providing guidance and expertise, the GAP Fund ensures that cities are equipped with necessary tools to move from planning to action. This initiative empowers cities, equipping them with the tools to pursue implementation and secure finance. But a lot of cities are not aware of this opportunity, and that's where the Global Covenant of Mayors can play a key role in raising awareness and supporting cities in accessing the GAP Fund. We now have a team in place to promote different activities, trainings, and one-on-one assistance. So the cities have a challenge, I need or an idea, we can turn that into an application for the GAP Fund. We want the GAP Fund to serve as a vital transition towards effective climate action, and we want cities to be better trained to access that. So by filling the void in early stage project development, decision makers gain the necessary tools to translate their climate actions, climate strategies into actionable and bankable projects. I wanted to show you this map and show how much these are the countries that have most applications sent. That this is where we are working on in each region. And Turkey is one of the countries that already have a lot of projects being applied to the GAP Fund. And that's not surprising to me, because I've seen how cities in Turkey are in the front line of disaster management, resilience, and climate action. And the work that Shafak is doing with cities is crucial in that sense. I wanted to give you, if we have time yet, I can't see you all, but if we have time, I'll just give you a very brief overview of some projects that we are working on. For instance, this green low carbon climate resilience in Pristina, in Kosovo. This activity supports the municipality to plan strategically for low carbon and climate resilient urban development. And the idea for this project is that it will create like a blueprint for other cities in the Western Balkans region to advance climate change mitigation and adaptation at the city scale. Also, we're working in Mexico with the cities, San Cristóbal de las Casas and Tulum, but also at the national level. And this is interesting because I can see 3 cities today here. We can bundle projects. If you're working on the same issues, if you're working on, for instance, waste management, or if you're working on nature-based solutions, you can combine your efforts and do one single application, and this creates a more robust technical assistance, because we can then work on, like we're working in Tulum and San Cristóbal, in creating guidelines that then will be reflected in the whole country, and that's why we're working also with the government of Mexico. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, also working with nature-based solutions for climate. This activity is identifying and prioritizing investments in nature-based solution, greening of areas in broad Kinshasa, which is like a 13 million inhabitants mega city. But it's really about integrating nature-based solutions in public buildings, public spaces, street design towards climate mitigation, and so on. I don't want to take much of your time. I know that you've been discussing a lot this afternoon as well, but I'm going to leave here this is my contact information. You can find on the website the application form. It's a really simple application form for just like a two-pager. But really, the Global Covenant of Mayors, our role is to help cities into designing this application form, really thinking about, I have a problem, I have an issue, I want to work on floods, I want to work on extreme heat, I don't know what could be a climate project. We can work with you on doing the application and then supporting the city to access this technical assistance from the World Bank and the European Investment Bank. So I'll hand over to Shafak, and thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you, Helena. We appreciate that. Just give me a few seconds, then I'll make a brief Turkish and then raise the questions. Thank you again. Şimdi ben biraz özet yapayım hemen hızlıca size. Şimdi bu gap fund, yani boşluk fonu demek biraz tuhaf oluyor ama boşluk fonu genel olarak farklı bileşenlerle kurulmuş. İşte başkanlar grubu dahil olmak üzere, İK'le dahil olmak üzere, C40 dahil olmak üzere. Dolayısıyla Almanya ve Lüksemburg hükümetleri tarafından finanse ediliyor. Genel itibarıyla iklim projelerinin uygulanması, finansal kaynaklara ve teknik uzmana erişim konusunda zorluklarla karşı karşıya olunması neticesinde özellikle proje hazırlık aşamasında destek verilmesi hedefleniyor. Çünkü bildiğiniz gibi projelerin toplam yatırım maliyetinin %3 ile 5'i arasında bu çerçevede bir para harcanıyormuş. Şimdi boşluk fonu genel itibarıyla kritik erken dönem proje hazırlık aşamalarında şehirlere destek olmak istiyormuş. Dolayısıyla bu yetersiz ön çalışmalar ve teknik bilgi eksikliği tarafından bırakılan boşluğu doldurarak şehirlerin daha sağlam bir şekilde ve bankacılığa uygun iklim projelerini geliştirmelerine önayak olmak istiyorlar. Tabii ana nedeni biliyorsunuz, bu şehirlerde eğer bir kırılma yaşanırsa bu ciddi bir domino etkisi yapabiliyor. Dolayısıyla boşluk fonuyla birlikte şehirlerin proje tasarısıyla birlikte bu boşluğu kapatmak üzere destek vermek istiyorlar. Ne tür destekler veriyorlar? İklim stratejisini geliştirmek için finansman, planların ve yatırım programlarının potansiyelini değerlendirmek ve bu çerçevede derinlemesine analitik çalışmalar yapmak, düşük karbonlu kentsel kalkınma için kapasite geliştirme, yatırımların önceliklendirilmesi, ön fizibilite çalışmalarının yapılması gibi destekler veriyorlar. Ayrıca proje finansman yaklaşımlarını güçlendirmek için ek kaynaklar da verebiliyorlar.